Renewal and Unification, 50a. Reason, Scripture, and Historical Experience. By Abdel Moumin, Ibrahim, Ahmed. One of the great challenges in religious history is that an excessive focus on the law of religion has, in many traditions, led to the neglect of the law of reason, the law of the heart, the natural order, and the practical disciplines required by time, place, and lived reality. As a result, an important dimension of religious life has remained suspended in the realm of ideals rather than becoming deeply integrated into the structure of everyday life. This is evident, for example, in the way religious rituals are, or fail to be, adapted to the realities of the world in which people actually live. Nature itself offers an illuminating analogy. Fertile highlands are difficult to irrigate, and even when rain falls upon them, they struggle to retain water. Hence the metaphor of the plains of Christianity and the highlands of Islam. Each possesses its own natural characteristics. This is not a final judgment on either religion but an illustration of different ways of receiving, preserving, and channeling spiritual life. Neither religion nor history can be understood through a single lens. Reason matters, revelation matters, inspiration matters, and historical experience matters. Every attempt to reduce reality to only one of these dimensions inevitably produces a form of partial blindness. In some of its later historical developments, Christians preceded Muslims in giving greater weight to reason alongside Scripture and in allowing historical experience to participate in the interpretation of sacred texts. This occurred despite the profound theological struggles early Christianity faced in understanding the nature of Christ. Historical experience gradually became an instrument of self-correction, leading Christians toward formulations that differed from the earliest conceptions. Many of these developments were themselves later refined through the Protestant Reformation. It is almost as though heaven, throughout history, has been racing against time to catch up with a world shaped by the forces of darkness working through humanity, forces that have affected every religious project during its historical journey. This image, despite its tension, suggests an important truth. Evil often organizes itself more rapidly, whereas goodness requires a long historical effort to restore order to the world. Within Islam, the concepts of the Ummah and Jihad occupy central positions. Within Christianity, the ideas of the church, or religious community, together with love and peace have been more deeply rooted. Although modernity and the Enlightenment profoundly shook the intellectual foundations and systems of belief in the West, Western Christianity demonstrated remarkable vitality through continuous renewal, reform, adaptation to changing circumstances, and its willingness to engage reason, conscience, and historical experience. Rather than remaining imprisoned within inherited forms, it preserved much of its spiritual essence while allowing its external structures to evolve.